is needed everywhere. Love, but as everybody said, that love is not only the solution. There is so many other things. Now, love cannot be same everywhere, because the love what I show to my show for my parents, and what I will be I'll be showing love for my partner, that will be completely different. So, but I think if we approach problems with love, there can be there we can get a solution, I think. And love here doesn't mean that only that romantic love. In love we can add wisdom, we can add understanding, respect, everything. Because whenever we love somebody with respect, with wisdom, obviously in return we will get love, because we all are human beings, we have expectations. We
So my question is, when we love someone, why we do get hurt? You said we can respect someone, love someone, then why we hurt by loved ones?
if there is if there is love, there will be pain, obviously, because without it is called balance. Okay, now what other
But
what
when you are
other
in love,
people.
it should be what should I say? It should be you should be happy about it, right? So
See,
why
love
is it
doesn't mean
pain?
that you have to like everybody. Okay, that suppose there are so many people we are meeting every day, right? It's not necessary that you will like everybody, but that doesn't mean that you hate that person. It's completely different. Loving somebody and liking somebody, it's different. Now, whenever we are approaching, we are proposing to somebody that okay, I like you. Now, it doesn't mean that person who is standing in front of me, that person will like me in return. Now, in that case, if I get hurt, no, that's personal problem.
Not talking about liking. I'm talking about love.
Love.
For
That's
example,
the
you
that's the
love your
confusion.
parents.
That's
You
the
love your
confusion.
parents, but you if somebody gets hurt by their parents, then they got hurt by their loved ones. So why love hurts?
No, I think if you're talking about particularly about parents, I think that's not hurting. If they are hurting, also there is love. Okay,
Okay,
there
while you're
is
discussing love, do
yeah.
you feel that, or do you promote unconditional love?
No.
Do you find unconditional love
No,
anywhere?
I don't think there is unconditional love. Now, as I said, that if I love somebody, in return, obviously I not do not expect the same thing, but at least I do expect the respect from the other means the person who is standing in front of. That is, if that is unconditional, then that is unconditional.
What about your mother's love? Do you feel that her love is unconditional in some way?
In some way, but I don't think at all every way, because obviously if my mother loves me, it's fine. I love her back, but at last, at the end of the day, or when I grow up, eventually she has some desires. She has
Can
some
you promote
expectations.
unconditional love yourself?
Yourself, myself, to myself, no. I also have some conditions, I also have some demands from myself. So I don't think that it can be unconditional, because yes, people are there who have unconditional love. They are legends. I can't be like them. I am a common human being. I have some expectations, conditions towards the people whom I love, I think. So
So I have a question. As you talk about that love is not the only solution to everything, right? But don't you think love is the core solution of everything, to everything rather? Like if you talk about a tree, the trunk of tree or the root is someone like love, and the branches, if you talk about, there are other solutions. But the core solution, the fundamental solution is love. Don't you think that?
yeah, I agree. Everything comes from love. If I'm hurting somebody, if I am loving somebody, everything is love is the source of everything. But only love is not there. Okay, with love there are so many things, because we can't be blind in love. Then everything we can't see in front of us, what is wrong, what is right. So we shouldn't be blind in love in life, in our life. So I
Love
think
is blind. Love is blind. That is what we know.
Yes.
Yeah, we know
You cannot be blind in love, but love is blind.
love is blind, but we have our own eyes.
But if you force love on somebody,
Hmm.
love is blind. Therefore, love leads you, of course, in a blind way.
No. Love is. Suppose I am with somebody who is blind, but I am not blind. I can guide them.
No,
But
love is not somebody. Love is the emotion.
whatever. But
That is
I am
leading.
not blind, sir.
But love is the emotion that is leading.
Okay.
So in that case, how is it possible for you to find fault?
Yeah, I agree. Love is blind, but I think if I know how to, what should I say, how to control my emotions towards somebody or towards something, I think I can change this thing. That love.
I think after a child is born, you will recast your opinion. Because that love is such that you cannot, of course, find fault with the child very loudly. And even if you see that the child has certain fault, you cannot do anything about it. You have to accept it. Like it or lump it, you have to accept it. Understand? So that is not a pain. Is that not a painful condition? Love hurts. That's what she is asking.
Sir, no, I don't think it's painful because if my child is doing something wrong and I am accepting that what our parents,
I'm not saying my child is doing something.
then
I'm saying that when my child disobeys me,
okay.
when you disobey your father and mother, how much hurt that feel can you imagine? Perhaps at this stage it's not possible for you to imagine, but your parents can do nothing. Say you are going to marry somebody whom your parents don't. Okay, your parents don't want you to marry that particular person, but you are absolutely hell bent on marrying him. In that case, your parents can do nothing about it. They have to simply accept it blindly. So how painful it is. Love is rather creating a problem, and that is pain instead of being a solution.
But I think, sir, ultimately that is love because it's not painful. They want us. They want to see us happy. Okay, the parents know that whatever I'm doing that is wrong, but afterwards it might be good, it might be bad. They don't know the future, obviously, but they at last they want us to be happy. That's why they're
But
accepting
if
it.
you are not happy after marriage,
That parents also know. That parents
no,
are ready
if you
for
are not
that.
happy, how much pain they have? Why do they have the pain? Because they love you.
Yes.
If that sort of life actually happens to somebody whom they do not know, also they do not feel hurt. But as is the question of their son or daughter, they feel hurt. That is because of the love. I love my child, that's why I feel hurt.
That's not because of love. They are no. They are love doesn't. Here, love is not the source of pain. I think that is called. What should I say? I'm forgetting the word. That is, they have to actually. That is, they have to accept this in their lives. So
Whatever that sense of compulsion comes from the word love. They have to. Why? Why don't they just simply disown that child? Is it so easy to disown the child? Even it is painful to disown the child. Say the child has done something very, very seriously wrong, and that's why the parents have decided to disown the child. How painful that decision is, can you imagine?
but that is painful, sir. But on the other hand, they know that this is good somewhere. This will be useful for my child. So
But pain is not a problem.
for the time being, that is for the time being. It's not permanent. But the love, what the emotion they have for their child, that is permanent. But the pain on parents, no. I think it's my opinion that parents is a bit advanced from us because they know what we can't see. Yeah.
Touch, if anybody's child dies,
Yeah.
all through his or her life, the pain exists, continues, persists. Why? Because of love. That love. And so love is giving them some sort of pain which you cannot do anything about.
But sir, if love is not there, the result will
I'm
be.
not saying that love is not there.
Okay.
I'm saying that love is instead of being a solution to every problem, is creating a problem on its own.
But sir, pain will be there. everywhere. We have that power. God has given us that
Love,
power.
love is aggravating that pain.
I don't know if love is doing that. It's for good, because love is
The
teaching
pain,
us.
very good or bad, that's not the question. Question is pain is pain.
Pain is pain.
Maybe
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the pain is a problem, of course.
I don't think it's a problem. As I said, for the time being, it's a problem. But after that, it will be solved. It will be
You know,
cured.
painkillers sell like hotcakes all over the world.
Yeah.
Had it not been a problem, would anybody bother to go to a medical shop and buy a painkiller? Painkillers are very hard.
Yeah.
But still, knowing everything, people think.
Yes.
Why? Because they want to get rid of this pain. And you are saying that pain is not a problem, pain is good, all these words you have used. But statistics do not support what you are saying.
But sir, pain is there. We have the power to accept. So love is if love is making us painful or giving us pain, that is, I don't think that's a problem.
It
Because
also giving us the power to endure.
yes, everywhere there is pain. Pain must be there, because without pain, life can't go on.
That's
So
a philosophical conversation.
Yes, sir, now-
I'm talking about today's subject matter.
Yes.
Today's subject matter, the pain is a solution to every problem.
yes, sir, now
So
there
if
is.
pain is regarded as a problem, how to find love
Sir, if
to the
love,
solution?
if for love pain is there, then love only cure that pain. Because if love is not there, then pain can't be cured. We have love, that's why pain can't be cured. For yes, we are getting pain.
So you mean to say after the death of that child, if another child is born, then the pain is solved, the pain is removed.
Maybe,
Okay,
maybe
thank you very much.